Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So you've decided to run some YouTube ads but are unsure what your ad budget should be. Well, no worries, that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm going to show you an example of what our clients and I have been seeing based on the KPIs and what your ad budget should be based on that example, okay? So let's jump straight into it. So the way we do it, and this is what my clients and I always do, we look at this extreme KPIs example and then kind of get an idea on what to expect when we're running our YouTube ads, okay? So basically how it goes is that, for example, if you have a 5K ad budget, as you can see right here, this is basically an example for a call booking funnel, okay? So if you're in the B2B space and you're running ads to get a call at the end, right? A consultation call, a sales call, or whatever you want to call it, right? Then you're gonna do what's called a call booking funnel, right? So let's say you have a 5K ad budget, right? You're gonna have a few steps of like the landing page, the VSL or webinar, or maybe an ebook, something that you're giving in exchange, right? And then a calendar booking page, right? So there are a few KPIs that come with it. So let's say you have a 5K ad budget and you get around like a $5 per click, which is actually pretty high. Yours will be way lower. Remember, this is an extreme KPIs example, right? So let's say your budget is 5K and you get a $5 per click, which is high. Yours will be lower. You will end up with 1,000 clicks, right? So 1,000 people will click on your YouTube ad, all right? So they will be on your landing page then, right? So typically you go straight to the landing page. So you get 150 opt-ins, 150 leads basically, okay? A 15% landing page conversion rate, which is pretty good, all right? 15%. So on that landing page, you'll get about, you pay about $33 per lead, okay? So you got 150 leads that opts in, right, from those 1,000 clicks. So if you do the math real quick, that will come down to $5,000 divided by 150 leads, which is $33 per lead, okay? And then not everyone who opts in is actually going to book a call, right? So what we do and what our clients do is we basically redirect them to a VSL, right? A webinar. What you could do is maybe an ebook or something, right? Something in exchange for their email, their phone number, right? In the typical call booking funnel, they'll go to a webinar or a VSL. So in this example here, they go to a VSL, and let's say there's a 15% VSL conversion rate, which is typical, which is a good conversion rate, and which is something that our clients see as well. Okay, so let's say you have a 15% VSL conversion rate. So that means that out of those 150 leads that actually opted in, right, only 15% is going to end up booking a call, right? So if you do the math on that, right, you do 15% divided by those 150, right, 150 leads, and based on a 5K budget, you'll pay about $220 per booked call, right? So what does that mean is that you're basically paying $220 per book call, but not everyone is going to show up, right? Unfortunately, there's a lower show up rate of around 70%. So our clients and I are getting about 70% show up rate, and it's basically around, if you add it all up, because you have to pay for the people that don't show up, right? Unfortunately, because Google is going to bill you for every click, right? So if you have a 70% show up rate, that means that you end up paying for 16 calls, right? And then that basically comes down to $314 per showed call, okay? And then this is where it actually gets fun. So out of those 16 calls, right, if you have a 20% close rate, that means that you get 3 clients at the end, right, with a 3x ROI based on the ad budget. And if you have a 30% close rate, which is typical, right, which is what our clients see as well, because using YouTube ads, you actually get a way higher close rate compared to Facebook ads and the rest. You'll get around 5 clients with a 5x ROI, okay? So how does that look like? So you put in 5K and you get back, let's say your offer costs, $3,000, $4,000. You get back either 12K or you get around 20K back. Okay, so that's the 5x ROI or the 3x ROI based on your offer, right? So now you can see that if you spend a bit more in the ad budget, right? Let's say you spend $4,000 or $5,000, $6,000, but at the end you get around 3 to 5 clients, then you get a way better picture of what your ad budget should be, right? So simply said, your ad budget for YouTube ads should be the price of your product for at least 2 to 3 months, okay? So if your product costs around 5K, you spend about 5K. If it costs about, if your product's like 3K, then you spend 3K, all right? But you want to spend the amount of your product at least just to test, just to get a good feel of it. And then after that, you can always scale it up and, you know, test around. If you got an ROI or if you didn't get an ROI, then it all depends on how the testing phase went, right? So I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. And make sure to share it with your friends as well, with your colleagues, anyone who might find this helpful. And then I will see you in the next video.